Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your man B. I am the brand once again. Coming to you with another session. But really, it's a book review, a quick little book review on this book called Sapiens that I read not too long ago. A friend of mine had suggested it to me, and he was like, it blew his mind. So I had to read that joint too. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much it's about the progression of mankind, from being, you know, from its, evolution from being Homo sapien, a sentient being, and its fight against other human type beings during ancient times and, back in the day, with like Homo erectus, Neanderthal, and, other like type of humanoids. Um, and, it talks about the progression from then until, now. And one thing that really stood out to me, and it stood out to my folks as well, was the section on exploration, the section on colonization, right? And the author was quick to reference that European powers were not powerful at the time of colonization. If you were to research this, it's the evidence is widely out there. European powers were widely divided. They were constantly in war. They were just beginning to come out of the Dark Ages. The Iberian Peninsula uh, was was conquered and ruled by Muslims for a long portion of time, Moors. Uh, yeah, I mean, after the fall of the Roman Empire, the European powers were divided and were small countries. They really didn't have any type of um, uh, power. I mean, there's nothing else I can say towards that. They really didn't have any power. They were subject to Muslim and Oriental trade and African trade. So they were subjects to the East, pretty much. But then we have colonization. During colonization, what this book, pointed out and highlighted was that Europeans did something that no other, civilization did at the time. You know, Instead of going in to conquer a whole civilization and totally wipe out that civilization, you know, what Europeans did was they went in first as traders, and with the scientific backing of the government, funds from the government, they sent out botanists, they sent out explorers, they sent out all types of scientists along with the conquerors to learn everything about these countries, everything about these places that they were conquering, that they, you know, that they tried to colonize. They learned everything about them to the point where they started to learn more about them than the local people knew about themselves. For instance, the people of India, they barely, like the average person in India barely knew about the vast history of India. At first, India didn't even have a physical border. You know what I'm saying? Europeans surveyed their border, and the rest is history. But I say all this to say they did this from being small warring factions to coming together and all doing something in the name of the same interest that each other had, that each country had relative to each other. And that was bringing Europe out of the Dark Ages, the Renaissance of Europe, bringing power to Europe. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what happened afterwards, slavery and everything. But it just goes to show that all this tribalism and all this stuff is not going to work. It's not going to work. We can respect our differences, but the only way we going to come up is if we come up together. The only way. And when we come up together, we have to learn everything we can about everything around us. We have to make this a concerted effort. You know what I'm saying? But I'm rapping too much. The police just pulled up to the gas station I'm at, so yeah, I don't know what the hell they doing. But it's your man B. I am the brand. Share, like, comment, let me know your opinions. And I'm out. Peace.